Hey everyone, and welcome back to If Let's Then Play, where we do other things for 6 months and then come back again. That's what we. That's
I
our
was gonna
thing
play
now.
it off like nothing happened.
Oh, okay. Well,
just like yeah. I mean, where the fuck have you guys been? Like,
you guys haven't been here. We were doing this all along. You just didn't see it. You were too blind to see it.
yeah, no, it's been pretty crazy. I mean, we both got busy with school stuff, and then when we weren't busy with school stuff, I got lazy. So like.
So
That's really why it didn't happen.
So, just a real quick thing. What happened in your life since you last recorded?
Well, the fall semester ended. Winter break. I finished my game on winter break. Yes,
you did finish the game.
Yes,
yeah.
I was developing a game. It's called Orpheus Metal Rock Opera, and it's a platformer, as you know. And I mean, it's nothing like to brag about. It was very elementary.
Guys, Game of the Year 2015.
Game of the Year.
Game of the Year. Undertale, watch your back.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking coming for it. But, yeah, no, so, I mean, it was just to get it in, like, my background. And then spring happened, and that was a fucking nightmare. Like, just this past semester was terrible.
Everyone was at each other's throats. Except, me and him even fought each other. It was weird, dude.
We had, like, a little spin out, and then I realized how shitty I was, and you apologized, and I was like, I was like, it's cool, but because I'm like shitty, so like whatever.
Well, it wasn't your fault. I escalated the situation. We're not gonna get into this.
Oh, please.
Anyways, for record, it's not a
Canadian standoff.
Me saying I don't want to get into this does not mean it was like it's still a point of contention. It's just like it's just not.
Bring it to the Reddit.
It's not worth discussing on like in the show. Anyways,
very true.
My life. I played Undertale and watched Parks and Rec.
Yes.
That was the important things.
Very
I finished college. Yeah, I finished college. Snap.
Applause. That's our like thing, by the way. Now we do like a little snap. You guys can't see it. Normally it's like inaudible for me because I don't really snap very well, but
you can't see it.
I'm not
so
sure
you have
if
to
that works
hear
for
it.
you guys.
So we're playing Uncharted.
Yes,
we're playing Uncharted.
Super excited. One of my favorite games of all time.
Never seen it. I mean, I've seen it. I know like the general gist. I played Tomb Raider 2013, so I kind of played
it. That's, fair. Fair statement. Yeah, we figured this would be a super cool game to play because Uncharted 4 is coming out on Tuesday, which we haven't decided when we're uploading this. It might be tomorrow, it might be Tuesday, like to line up with the release. Well, today's Friday, by the way. Whatever. It might be on the release of Uncharted 4, it might be sooner. But we thought it would be cool to do that for to celebrate the release. So yeah,
I think it'd be neat. I'm down.
Yeah, so
I know nothing about Uncharted. I think I mentioned that. I know Nathan Drake and he's a treasure hunter and he's kind of Indiana Jones without the hat. That's right. That's the gist I got. It's always looked cool. It's always something I wanted to play. It's just I was never a PlayStation person.
It's interesting because from what I gather from what you prefer from video games, it doesn't really fit what you prefer. It's very well, I don't know, maybe it does. It's very cinematic. Like it guides you through.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Everything's very guided. Except for like combat. Combat's like
Sonic and Half-Life are very guided.
Let me tell you, I fucking hate the combat in this game. As much as I love this game, it's very awkward. I should probably the cutscene hasn't really started yet. Yeah. There must be a beginning. But the continuing on to the end until thoroughly finish. Sir Francis Drake. I read that quote really well.
I'm impressed.
Proud of you.
Oh, you can toggle.
Do you play with subtitles on?
I typically don't, but we should see them. We'll be talking.
I am a subtitles whore. One of my friends made me that way in high school.
Just give them to me.
I used to hate subtitles. Oh, I should shut up.
Who was buried at sea over
well, that's why I have the subtitles. I can read it.
Very true.
Yeah, I've definitely pro subtitles on consoles. Let's Play.
Like
There's your boy.
It sounds so dirty. Besides, I thought you didn't believe me.
Well, I did do my research, and apparently Francis Drake didn't have any children.
Well, history can't be wrong, you know.
Oh, Francis Drake is related to Nathan Drake.
Yes. But so, like, I mean, they don't really address it in this game that much. But the whole thing is that, Sir Francis Drake, as you may or may not know, is an English explorer. He traveled for the Queen.
An actual person?
Oh, he was totally an actual person.
Oh wow.
This game is all based on actual stuff.
Yeah.
In the second game, he follows Marco Polo, like Marco Polo's notes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then the third one is really on Drake. Like it's really on Sir Francis Drake and like some other stuff.
So it's National Treasure.
Yes. It also 3 also follows Lawrence from Arabian Nights.
Okay.
But yeah, so his whole like shtick is that he follows like Sir Francis Drake's like life story,
Right.
And he claims to be an ancestor of Sir Francis Drake, or a predecessor. Ancestor. I think I got that right.
Ancestor. Yeah.
But Francis Drake, even in real life, he never had any kids with his wife.
Okay.
So like people are like, well, how can you be his descendant if he had no kids? So that's kind of like the whole basis of it.
Right.
Which is like, I mean, like I said, in this game they don't really explore it, but like in the third game they really like go in depth and like it's actually kind of cool. You learn a lot about like who Drake is. One of my main complaints with this game, as much as I love it, is that like Drake doesn't really have a personality. Like he kind of just states the obvious and makes like snickery jokes every once in a while, and like that's him.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of heroes.
By the way, did you get what happened? Oh, also Otzel. That's really cool. That's a throwback to Jak and Daxter because.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he's an Otzel.
Nice. I got that they are looking for something in this ocean, and these guys came by, and they're not supposed to be here. And these are pirates or something.
Yeah. They don't have a permit to be here, so they can't call the cops. And Nathan Drake is a maniac and just kind of just shoots people, and like, yeah, so we're just shooting people who are trying to kill us.
Because they're video game heroes, right?
There's actually a really cool theory that I read a while ago about how like Nathan Drake is actually a sociopath.
Okay.
Because like as you can see, he kind of just like kills people and doesn't have remorse for it.
Yeah.
There was a whole bunch.
I mean,
of
isn't that all video game heroes though that shoot things?
Yeah, I guess you're right, but like I don't know. Oh wait, did they board yet? They're gonna be boarding soon. Oh yeah, there he is.
They're boarding.
Yeah.
I guess there isn't a lot of setup for these guys though. It's kind of like, oh, these guys came in on the boat, so now we're beating them up.
Yeah.
I can kind of see in that respect.
Well, I don't know. It's easier to see if you play more of the games.
Oh sure. I mean, I've only seen about half a minute.
Right. I don't know. It's definitely a cool theory. Like, just his personality is really fucking weird. Like I said, I hate like melee combat in this game. I hate all combat in this game. I think it's really funny that I like talked about how this is my favorite game, but like all I've done really so far is rag on it. Oop.
That was a water bottle.
Sully, where are you?
Oh yeah, so right now we're waiting for Sully to show up.
Okay, and who is Sully?
Sully is right now, I mean, you'll just know him as like his partner.
Sure.
He kind of like goes with Nate and like does treasure stuff. He's like his right hand man.
This is the first game. This is the first like kind of grown-up game Naughty Dog made.
Here we go.
Yes, because before this was Bandicoot and Jack.
Yeah, that's a real change in tone for them. I guess it was kind of pretty gradual though, because Crash Bandicoot's like insane, and then like Jak and Daxter was like a little more grounded, and then like this, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely more realistic, but like I mean, I guess it's a bit more mature because you're killing people.
Yeah, I was saying there's like blood and stuff, and it's real people. It's not like animals.
Yeah, but like it's very lighthearted, like, you know.
Right.
There's okay, maybe that's not true. I was gonna say like there's nothing like really adult themed about it besides like murder.
Right.
Besides like murder and blood and like guns and but anyway, what I was getting to is that then I was like, oh wait, well there's actually like it's not a sex scene, but like it leads up to like, you know what I mean? Like they do that like pan away.
They start like making
it's
out.
insinuated.
And yeah. And the camera moves away, and then they wake up and they're like, "Good morning, handsome."
I haven't been keeping track of time.
I mean, that's
let's start it at 7, I guess.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. So we had that whole opening gambit we talked for a while.
That's Sully, by the way.
Okay.
I had everything under control until they blew up the boat.
See, what are you supposed to gather from that personality? Like, that's literally just what happened. Thanks, Drake.
He's like an anime character. But they always do that. They just kind of say what happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoa, he just uses whirling spin kick. Oh, you mean the move where he whirls and spins and kicks?
Come on, we gotta get to the villain before he destroys the world.
Exactly. Oh gosh.
What do you say we get out of here before we attract any
That's
more
like.
attention?
Okay, so you guys can't see my hands, but I'm literally like flailing right now because of what's going on.
Oh, he has a on his shirt. That's Jack. Or Daxter. That's
he has a little Daxter?
He has a Daxter on his shoulder.
I never noticed
Literally
that.
a Daxter.
I hope I get to see it.
Yeah, they go shoot back over Sully's shoulder. We'll see it.
must have been onto something big.
Yeah, well, let's just keep that.
There it is.
I kind of see it. Yeah,
see
yeah.
it right there.
That's awesome.
Mr. Drake,
You never
Dude, I
noticed
fucking love
that.
them.
What?
think I've earned a look at that diary when we land?
Guys, I'm already a pro at this game. I haven't even played it. I'm not even playing it. Oh, Pete's playing this. I don't know if we said that.
Oh,
Pete's
no,
been
we
talking about
haven't.
how much he hates to play it, so I guess Pete's talking about how much he hates this game. Don't worry, you're gonna be hearing me talk about how much I hate games I love later on.
Funny story. So I've been, as you know, I've been replaying the Uncharted games recently to prepare for Uncharted 4, and I was playing Uncharted 3 the other night when I should have been studying for finals.
Good job.
And
I'm impressed.
there is it was acting kind of like relatively fine. There was one point where like it glitched out on me, and I was like, "Whoa, that's weird. That's like not a thing Naughty Dog does. They don't not cover their stuff."
Yeah.
And then like I was doing a particular chase scene that happens in that game, and literally glitched out to the point where I could not play the game. Like it loaded me in a state where I could not play the game.
What the heck?
And I was really
You
sad.
playing Sonic? Or?
Dude, it felt like 06. There was like a lot of T stances, and like I was falling to the
T
ground.
stances. Whoa, I don't know if 06 had T stances. I think it did. I don't know.
Goddamn Dorado.
He was onto something big,
Dorado,
all
the
right.
seed of
Say
gold.
anything else?
The seed of gold. Did you
Wait.
actually mean that?
Did you ever see, when you were a kid, did you watch PB and J Otter? Probably not, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, remember the mayor collected toilet seats?
I don't remember.
The mayor collected toilet seats, and he had a golden one, and he called it El Dorado, Seed of Gold.
We got one little
And people tried to like steal El Dorado as his prized possession.
It sank.
If you remember that, like this video.
Thank you. Give it a thumbs up if you
Like
press
the video,
one.
comment. Press one.
Press
Press
one
one
if
if
you
you
remember
remember
PB&J.
El Dorado, Seed of Gold.
No, the camera's fine. Don't worry about the camera.
So what do you think of Elena so far?
Sully, the girl can
What do you
hold
mean?
her
What I
own.
think of her?
You should have seen her.
Like from what you've seen of her character, do you have like an opinion of her yet?
Am I supposed to?
I mean, you know, I did, but like that's an opinion thing, like you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've been paying attention the best I can, but we're also trying to talk.
Yeah, right.
so,
We're like talking stuff.
Yeah. She seems like she's with Drake, but she's not really with him.
Real gentleman, Sully.
That's what
Like
I'm
you
getting.
mean like
Just a guess.
like romantically?
No. She's on his journey, but she doesn't really totally believe in him.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. Again, I'm trying. You know.
Right. So they're talking about ditching her right now.
Okay.
No, I don't trust him.
Sully wants to ditch her. Nate's like, I think she can hold her own, and he's like, no.
Camera crew, and I promise you that
So they leave her.
son of a bitch.
And like she's really like she's like Amy in the fact that like she always wants to be with the group and like she tries her hardest to be with the group. She's actually not as bad as Amy though. Like she's actually pretty
Yeah,
useful.
Amy's pretty bad. You can't even play her in Sonic Adventure 2, but she's like a character. And you play like everyone else in the game. She's like the only character besides like the president
Hold on, kid.
that you don't get
I'm
to
not
play.
as young as I used to be.
All right. So now
Yeah, you weren't too old
We
for
got
that
plant
little
relief
barmaid
going
in
on.
we're bantering in the jungle. I actually really enjoy the conversations they have.
Hang in there, old timer. We're just about there.
All right, so this is where the game teaches us how to jump. There we go. We're
See,
just gonna ignore that.
Me and you were talking about tutorials, and like that's kind of like what I like. It's just like press this to jump, and that's it. It doesn't like. It's just a button prompt.
It doesn't go like, hey, you might be able to jump up this cliff. Try pressing X. That might be the jump button. I don't know. I'm just here.
Exactly. When games tell you, when characters in the game tell you what button to press,
Sully goes, hey, I think you should press X.
I hate that so much. But sometimes they contextualize it right. In Half-Life 2, Alex says you can press the primary trigger to do this and the secondary trigger to do that. But like you're actually holding a gun and it has two triggers, so like it's contextualized, you know.
Right.
And she's teaching you how to use the gravity gun, so it made sense.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say like to try to contextualize it. They go like, hey Nate, I think they have like an X inscribed on this rock here. I wonder what that means.
Beautiful.
Nothing here, Nate. Another goddamn
Yeah,
dead
Sully's like really impatient.
Sully, just relax.
Sully's very like, so these two are they're both treasure hunters. Sully is very like straight to the point. He wants the money. Nate actually like he never really comes out of it with anything. So like people suspect that he's more in it for like the history lesson rather than like the treasure itself.
Right.
So he takes like he gets more fun out of like figuring out things and like solving puzzles.
And that means he's matching player motivation.
Yes.
we were talking earlier about games where like what the character wants is mismatched from what you want, and it's kind of a pain in the neck. I've been playing Far Cry 4 lately. I know it came out like a year or 2 years ago, a while ago. But I've been like playing it on and off. Like I play it for like a couple nights every month or two. This is how I play open world games. And like the character AJ, characters pronounce his name differently because like there's multiple different accents in the game. But I'm gonna call him AJ because that's what most people call him. I don't know, man. That's cultural appropriation. That's what they say.
This is something I don't like, by the way. The directed camera, like it'll be like, oh hey, press L2 for a directed camera, and like it's nice. It provides context.
That's
but
very.
That was close.
Things like that are kind of pain because it usually means that the level designers weren't sure how to direct player focus.
Yeah, very true.
The Tomb Raider game did that a lot too.
I would have been more comfortable with them just moving the camera, like just move the camera and show me something. Like I don't know. And then again, like it kind of does make you feel like you're interacting with your environment and like it's not guiding you as much. Oh, that's wow. Okay, I didn't know my timer was gonna go off like that.
I'm impressed.
So I guess next time we're gonna like.
Oh, can I just finish that point real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, the character AJ in RJ, AJ.
AJ.
People have an accent in the game, so like, I don't know. RJ, AJ. I've heard it pronounced like a zillion ways in the game. It's really weird. But long story short, he like doesn't want to be in this country and doesn't want to do the things he's doing, but he does them anyways. He's like, okay, I'll do it. But like the player like should want to be in this country, should want to be leading this revolution or whatever. So it's like this real mismatch between what the player wants and what the character that you're playing wants.
Oh,
it's
definitely.
Kind of mismatch. Okay, we'll finish this scene and then we'll see you guys next time.
While we're waiting for the scene to be over, what the fuck do we do for outro again? I totally forgot. What do we usually do? We say anything? Getting super meta, like I don't care.
See you next time.
See you next time.
I know play the song.
Yeah.
Might be getting a new song.
I remember talking about how we were gonna do something in the next episode that we weren't going to do at all. But I don't remember how I like introduced it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to throw people off with like. But he always said this, and then he or Zach always said this, and like
I guess
it's
we'll
not
just
happening.
say see you next time.
And we'll see you on the other side.
Well,
See you later, Game Assassins.
I was just about to like smash together like all the YouTube Let's Play famous endings.
Yeah?
We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
I saw the way you were eyeing her.
Elena? Please. I snuffed any chance with her the second we ditched her on that dime.
What is this guy? You're right. All's fair, love and war, kid. Does he like her?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
That's so.
They
you kind of missed it because we were talking.
Yeah.
But he liked her and he wanted to keep her, and like Sully was like, "Nah, kid, you gotta ditch her," and so he was like, "Hey." The likeness can off his back, or whatever the fuck that means.
So we'll figure out what's going on here.
Yeah, we're gonna on the next episode we're gonna find out more about Nate's interests of Elena.
Okay.
We're actually gonna read a fan fiction about Nate and Sully.
Okay.
So and how that affects Elena in the long run.
Perfect.
So,
I'm down. I'm ready.
Yeah, tune in next time. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Prepare yourselves.
All right, folks. See you later.
See you later. Bye.